Okay, so it's the next morning. The M3 got here very late last night. Unfortunately, it was raining. The car started to overheat, even though they told me it wasn't overheating, but that's how kind of it goes. I got the car from Texas. The only thing I'm hoping it has no rust. The rear struts are good, but it is a 97 BMW M3 four-door stick shift, which is the reason why we got it. Black on black, clean Carfax, no accidents. So overall, the car is supposed to be pretty nice. This car is going to be for my son. It's his first car. He just turned 18 and he's been driving me nuts for E36 M3 for the past year or two. And he found this car on Facebook Marketplace, and he didn't know that I actually bought it for him. He's just texting me back and forth a bunch of different models. And he would just send me, hey, look, there's another one, to the point that I'm like, you know what? I kind of have to get going on that E36 M3 and put a deal together. So let me show you the car. Check this out, Vic.
Oh,
what do you think?
I'm gonna get my license really quick. Hold on. You can drive that. That's it on.
See, look, it's overheating a little bit.
Oh my
so,
lord!
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's not in.
This is one from Texas.
No way. Where's the open latch? Where's the release latch to open the hood?
Custom latch to be able to open the hood.
Where's the thing?
We'll see it now.
My son was able to find this BMW M3 on Facebook Marketplace for $6,000. I was able to negotiate it for $4,800. My son had no clue that we had bought the car. I mentioned to him that the vehicle had several issues and that it was a scam. 5 days later, the car was in our driveway, and it was a huge surprise for him. Even though the car was really rough, but it's something he really wanted.
Vic, what do you think of the M3?
It's pretty good. Got some nice little aftermarket on.
Alright, so we do have Mishimoto radiator, hose, 3 to 3.5 intake system with the elbow. I believe it has stock headers. Yeah, we do have stock headers. Now the neat thing about it, we do have
depot glass headlights.
Now the good thing about it, it is an all matching VIN on the fenders, on the hood, this fender, basically the doors. Went through every single one and it is matching. Now for some reason you got to start it right over here with the ignition switch. It's missing that lower panel, and we do have a non-reclinable seat, which is not good for everyday use. Headliner looks beautiful, even though we're missing the A-pillar and the rear pillars. I would have to find that. We got a ripped passenger seat, a bunch of other parts, but zero rust, which is really good. It also has a custom latch to be able to open the hood. We are missing the fog lights and that mesh that goes in the center, and every single trim that goes right along. You can see they really rolled out those fenders, and I'm gonna do everything possible to get them fixed because they are the original fenders. And that goes for both sides, which is not good, but I'm pretty sure the body shop will be able to put it together. We got wheel studs. The body looks really, really well. Vic, what's in the trunk?
Not much.
Alright, okay. They did give you another diff there. That's probably the factory airbox. Big issue with some of these cars is the mounts for the rear shocks, and these are in really, really good condition, which that helps a lot. And overall, pretty clean. Just need a good cleaning, which will come right up after all the things that we gotta do it to get it running right. Vic, open up that parts box.
Got some nice little goodies in here too.
Alright, so they give us a cylinder head, center console, coins, and some type of tray here.
Actually, the OEM radio is in the back right now. I actually found it.
It is?
Yeah.
Alright, that's a good one.
So I was sort of looking around, right? And, you know, we got all of this in the back. So I'm pretty sure most of this is you know, some subwoofers and original parts from the OEM radio, which probably doesn't work. You know why I suppose you throw it in the back of the car, right? But
alright, we'll try to make it work. Hopefully it works.
yeah, hopefully.
Now we are gonna have to respray this panel, clear coat fading. Clear coat fading, might as well do the front bumper and this additional grille piece. And we do have a little dent here, which makes it look, once painted, it's gonna look pretty crappy along here. So I think the whole front end is gonna have to get resprayed. But I think we can save every other panel since we're gonna try to keep as much of the original paint as possible. Everything else, it's actually really nice, and I think it will paint up correctly.
Thanks, Dad.
You got it, Papa.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you guys, I wish I had an M3 as a first car, because even the E30 is a great car.
The E36 is an amazing car. The E46 is an amazing car.
Then you have the E90s, which are amazing.
You got it for 4.8 with a blown tranny. That's a steal. That's a steal.
I mean, for 4,800, I think we got a decent deal, but we still got to go over the whole car. We got to do
5 figures.
Yeah, but you still have to do compression to make sure that you don't have a blown head gasket, because I mean, if that head is blown or a ring is given out, I mean, anything could be. You have to redo the whole engine. So fingers crossed that, you know, we don't have to spend so much money into this thing, but we're hoping that, you know, first and second gear do not want to go in, so I got to see what that's about. If not, then we're gonna have to swap out trannies. Probably stick with the 5-speed. If we could still start to source out a 6-speed, then maybe we could do that.
Because the engine is overheating, so it's more or less going to be the cooling system, but
let's see what it is. But either way, it's a very good chassis to begin with. You do have zero rust, which is super important. Everything else we could kind of figure it out. And it is a 345 M3 4-door 5-speed. Really, really, really nice. Alright, so we're gonna start with the compression test. I figured I'd get some spark plugs, anti-seize to prevent the boot from sticking, extension, socket, and some power tools. We're first gonna take out, Vic's already taken out that fuel pump relay, which on the E36 M3 OBD2 is gonna be the center one. Pull that bad boy out.
Gotta play with it a little bit.
Okay. Now notice this has a ground strap right here. So this has to go back. When you put it back, make sure that goes back in there, okay?
Yeah.
Pull out firmly. Yep, all the way out. Okay, so now you gotta do the rest of the 5.
Alright.
Yep. Okay, so that last one there has that little harness there, so you have to go in with the ratchet just like that. You have a ground strap there also.
Mm-hmm.
So remove the screw so the strap could come out.
It's in.
Okay, now grab that screw. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere else. There you go. Break them loose by hand. They're that tight?
Yeah, they're that size.
There, just break it loose. Move on to the next one. And then we'll take it out with electric. Yeah, you're over time for sure.
I wonder if the shit's miscompressing.
Should be out.
Go.
Okay.
It's a little greasy.
Yeah. Push it all the way down and then thread slowly. You don't want to cross thread it.
I'm trying to.
There you go. If it gets hard, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, it got hard. I'm gonna be here for a little bit.
Okay. Is it hard?
Yes.
Perfect. That's it.
Alright. So
Pull this like that, and then slide it in.
So now I
Put it to the side,
alright.
and we'll start the car. Okay, so we're gonna document those numbers. Let's take a picture.
Like 185.
Yeah, right about. It's like 185. Right? And release the air from here. Perfect. Unclip it. And unscrew it. Now we're going to do the same thing for all cylinders.
Okay, so the compression numbers are as follow. Cylinder 1 had 192, cylinder 2 had 192, cylinder 3 had 190, cylinder 4 at 192, cylinder 5 190, and cylinder 6 192, which is great news. They're all within specs.
Alright, so these spark plugs have seen better days. It's time to replace them. We did get a set of NGK G-Power Platinum. Okay, so next 18.4 foot-pounds. It's ready to go, Vic. Just torque it down.
I'm making a video. Hashtag I give my 18-year-old son his favorite car and now we're working on it.
Sure.
Okay. Let's make sure that's there. I should go on top, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Just a little bit. There. That's all. I'll be your assistant. And the last thing is to put that relay back in place where it belongs so the fuel pump can start.
Hold on.
The main goal with this BMW M3 is to have a very reliable vehicle and that is just in mint condition. So consider subscribing as we follow along in this M3 build journey. Thank you.